Welcome to the ADP Small Business Payroll Solution demonstration. My name is James Christian. Today, I'll provide you with an overview of how ADP helps our clients. ADP provides smart solutions for payroll, workforce management, and HR-related services. I'll call out a few features from this slide. One, ADP is really well known in the industry for our global security program. What this means is that we have a dedicated team of over 300 security professionals. They're out there looking and staying up to date with the latest threats. They're giving direction on how we should develop our product. They're providing training to our teams on best practice. And they're also focused purely on data security. They don't offer help desk services. They are out there managing global data security. Another feature I'd like to call out, all our clients are supported through our client support teams. With ADP, you're never alone. The final thing I'll call out from this slide is that we have a very strong business resilience program. And what that means for our clients is that they can depend on ADP. You only have to think back to the last few months and the tumultuous times that COVID has caused. I'm very grateful that our organisation was able to transition to a work from home due to the planning we put into our infrastructure and policies over many years. ADP Payline is our small business payroll solution. The idea is to make payroll easy and efficient for our clients, and this means employees are paid on time and accurately. ADP Payline is more than payroll software too. We provide a service solution, not a do-it-yourself software. What this means for our clients is that you're always on the latest version, and we manage the upgrade deployment. I've heard horror stories from people before about patches and checking if code is still linked. With ADP, we run the updates after testing it and deploy it for our clients. Think about legislative updates. We've had backpack attacks recently and single touch payroll before that. ADP developed the software and pushed out the changes for it ready for our clients. Again, it's really important to be supported. ADP has a great client support teams to protect and to help our clients. Finally, there's regular compliance updates that we keep you informed about, so you're aware of regulation changes. Let's switch over to a live demonstration now. Okay, here we are on the ADP portal. As you can see, it's web-based. This website's been optimized for mobile too, so whatever device you're using, you get a great experience. We have security profiles developed in this system, meaning that employees get to see the data they should see and nothing more. Welcome to our employee self-service. Here, we're on the dashboard. At a first glance, we can see my leave, my pay, my profile, my team, and there's an opportunity for our clients to provide us with feedback. Looking at the leave tile, we can look at our balance and we can project our balance forward. Now, I'm looking forward to getting away next winter. So if I project the leave right through to June, I can see my balance ready for June. Don't worry, this is a demonstration site. I don't have 1,600 hours of leave. Let's talk about having a leave request. We can develop this site to have different types of leave requests for different clients. Of course, we're going to provide annual leave, personal leave, long service leave. But if your organisation or the organisations of your clients have birthday leave or volunteer leave, we can absolutely build that into. Let's look at a leave application for later this month. You can choose the date. Our system will validate and say you've already got a pending leave request of 15 hours. Let's have a look at another time then. And let's put this leave request through. It has now been successfully sent to my manager for approval. Next, we have a very interactive display for my pay. Employees can very quickly come in and have a look at their pay, and the chart refreshes for each pay cycle. We can also expand the pay in a very creative and interesting way. Of course, pay slips, the standard documents that are required by Fair Work, are available both for viewing and for downloading. Having a look at my profile, employees can check that their information's up to date. They might move house, during their employment, and employees have the capability to actually update their employer with their new address. Employees can see what bank accounts their pays are going to, and of course, we can send pay to multiple bank accounts. Employees can also store their emergency contact, meaning their employer knows who to call if something should happen. Now, this employee that I'm taking you through today is also a manager. As a manager, we have an icon here to see our team. This employee here has two employees, David Smith and Diane Kelsch. If David's sick and I need to call up his emergency contact, very quickly I can see who that emergency contact is. Moving across, we can also see any leave. I can see that there's been no team holidays approved this month. I can also see that there's some requests that need to be managed. David Smith was on personal leave yesterday. David's also submitted a medical certificate. I can view that, or I can simply approve it. Okay, next, I can see there's an annual leave application for David for later this month. Let's have a look at it. I can see that there's a balance is available to cover those hours, and I can see no team members are on leave on those dates. I'm going to approve that leave. I can also see a leave calendar. So what I can see here is leave for David and for Diane, my two direct reports. I can also look down and see David's direct reports and get a picture of who on his team will be on leave as well. Now, let's transition across to processing the payrolls. This employee that I'm showing you as part of this demonstration has this employee self-service, but they also have access to the administration portal. So with a click of the button, we're going to switch across. Welcome to the administration portal. Here we have a summary of updates. JobKeeper being the big one. We've got the announcements. We've got the latest news ready for our client. Scrolling down and to the right, let's have a look at the process history. This chart gives our clients a quick snapshot of what the recent pay processes have looked like. It can show you whether they've increased, decreased, or they're just static. On the left, we proactively point out to-do items. Perhaps you've had a new employee start and they haven't provided you with their superannuation choice form. We're going to alert you, and our clients are aware they need to get that done quickly. For any clients where this could be a good solution, we always encourage them to consider giving access to their accountants for their report. We can set up a level of access in line with your client's comfort. Let's move across and process the payroll now. Being a demonstration site, I have multiple pay schedules here, weekly, fortnightly, and monthly. Let's have a look at the fortnightly. I'm just going to refresh that. Okay. The system has detected there's some unapproved leave. As an administrator, I have the power to approve that. The beauty about the employee self-service working in conjunction with our web-based timesheets is that leave gets managed. An example here that I'd like to point out is Adam Murphy. Normally, Adam would work 80 hours a fortnight. Here, 80 hours have been populated in the annual leave column, and he's lucky enough to get leave loading as well. What this means for us and for our clients is there's no more rebalancing leave. The leave simply is populated in the correct column. If leave falls across 2 pay periods, the system has the smarts to be able to manage that too. It means that I'm not trying to break up 76 hours and populate some in the annual leave column and leaving the rest in the normal. This is done for me, and perhaps you've got clients using paper leave forms that they can get rid of once and for all. The web-based timesheet is pre-populated with standard hours, and any variable hours, perhaps we've got some kilometres, can be added. At this point, this gets reviewed and submitted to ADP, and ADP will provide your clients with a series of reports while the payroll is open. The first of which is a variance report. The variance report compares the current pay process against the previous pay process. Very simple. We can see the David here that the previous gross is exactly the same as the new gross, and we can move on. We see here Trina Markson has actually got a smaller pay this time. Perhaps Trina hasn't had any kilometres that are reimbursed this time. The variance report quickly highlights the differences between pay processes. We have another report that we give to all our clients to see the absolute nitty-gritty details before the payroll's closed. This one's called the Prepay Confirmation Report. And the first employee here is Tim. We can see Tim's paid on a weekly basis. He's got his normal hours, 36. We see his gross, his tax, and his net. We also have an audit message that there's been a change. Let's go down. On page 11 here, there's quite a big payroll with a lot of people. On page 11, we can see the payroll total broken down by pay element and broken down by total payroll. And we can see the net figure there. Moving across to the next page, ADP also highlights an audit log. And this shows you any changes that have been made between pay processes, so you're fully aware of what's happened before the payroll's closed off. Okay, at this stage, we get ready to close the payroll. And when we approve the payroll, a number of steps happen. One, ADP produces your payroll reports. These cover the standard reports you'd expect: an audit report, an accountant summary report, a payroll journal, leave liability report, and many more. Costing reports, for example. ADP publishes your pay advices to the employee's self-service. This is a big one. There's a lot of organisations still not meeting the requirements of distributing pay slips quickly. ADP automates this process and in that step protects your client. The next step is ADP generates a single touch payroll file ready for authorization. We validate the file before it's prepared, ready to go to the ATO. The next step, your client has an option. Would they like an ABA file to upload to the bank, or would they like ADP to send that file directly to the bank on their behalf? And finally, ADP has electronic payment services. We hold an Australian Financial Services license for this product, and we have a product information guide that we can share with you to provide more information. What we can do is help with the disbursement of superannuation to every employee's individual super fund. We can help with payment of pay-as-you-go to the Australian Tax Office, and we can help with third-party payments, such as child support. There's a lot more that we can offer beyond just payroll. Different clients have different requirements, and we like to align with what they need. We have workforce management solutions. We have digital methods of capturing variable worked hours. We have really cool tools, or excellent tools for managing rosters. We can automate the interpretation of awards or enterprise agreements, and we can have that data fed into Payline. We also have HR services. One great one that we offer is a workplace advice line for all our clients. There's also subscriptions beyond that that we can offer that include policies, procedures for hiring, procedures for managing performance, and helping your clients if they had to dismiss an employee, and helping your clients to understand awards. As you can see, ADP is more than just payroll. ADP provides smart solutions for payroll, workforce management, and HR-related services. To recap some of my other favourite features from this slide, we hold an ISO 27001 data security certification, and it's really important to what ADP is about and what we do. The purpose of everything we've discussed today is to help reduce the compliance risk for our clients. And for all our new clients, we have a dedicated implementation consultant to make a very smooth transition onto the ADP platform. There's so much more we could show you. We just wanted to keep this brief today. Reach out on the details on screen, have a discussion with our team, and we'd love to share more how we can support you as an accountant and your clients with managing payroll and having a healthy, thriving business.